2010 New York law restricts the use of phosphorus-containing law fertilizers. So if you're using law fertilizers that have phosphorus, it's not a good idea. And we're getting this from the New York State law right here from NWS website. And New York State dishwasher detergent and nutrient runoff law went into effect August 14, 2010, after being signed off by Governor Patterson in July 15, 2010. And through restrictions on dishwasher detergents, fertilizers that contain phosphorus, the law will reduce the quantity of the phosphorus entering the state waters. They're doing this because fertilizer doesn't necessarily need phosphorus, and too high concentrations ends up in the water supply. So the provisions are beginning in 1112 and has been effective for a while. Use of fertilizer containing phosphorus on non-agricultural lawns and turf is restricted. Application of any fertilizer for non-farm use is prohibited between December 1st and April 1st. The application of any fertilizer within 20 feet of a water body or paved surfaces is restricted. Retailers must display fertilizer that contains phosphorus separately from phosphorus-free fertilizer and must post signs notifying customers of the terms of the law. And we also have picking the right fertilizer labels that have 3 bold numbers. The number in the middle is the percentage of phosphorus in the product, 22,015. Use of the product of 0.67 or lower middle is not restricted, and products with a number higher than 0.67 in the middle may only be used if a new lawn is being established or soil test indicates it is necessary. And New York State Department of Environmental Conservation recommends that soil testing be done by a lab that routinely performs soil nutrient analysis testing, and the results tend to be more accurate than a home test kit, and the most soil nutrient analysis testing labs will also provide fertilizer application recommendations. And laboratories can be found by a web search or through the local county cooperation extensive office. The costs of such lab testing are generally in the $10 and $20 range, and soil may also be used in a testing kit, but such tests tend to be less accurate and do not come with fertilizer application recommendations. Also, the environmental impact of phosphorus in water bodies is to be noted, as it is carried into ponds, rivers, lakes, and streams from lawn areas by stormwater runoff. And phosphorus in water has been linked to reduction oxygen necessary for fish to breathe, algae that turns water bodies green, and algae by algae products that degrade drinking water, also known as a process as eutrophication. And currently over 70 water bodies in New York State are impaired due to phosphorus, including portions of Lake Ontario, Lake Champlain, Oneida Lake, New York City, drinking water reservoirs in the Chesapeake Bay watershed, as well as many other smaller ponds and lakes statewide. Impaired means the use of the water body, such as for drinking water, fisheries, or recreation, is negatively affected by a pollutant. Even when the water body has not been designated as impaired, it can have degraded water quality due to phosphorus. And there's also the economic cost as well, tourism activity, other issues of local economies, and it's important to target fertilizer because a lot of households are using this, and it includes a laundry detergent, hand washing. It's ubiquitous in a lot of products. So this is the law that's been in place to reduce phosphorus-containing law fertilizers. Now, does that mean everything's all good and there's no phosphorus in your water? There can still be issues, and it causes eutrophication and problems. So it's always a good idea to periodically test your water for high levels of phosphorus.